Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve, and on this channel, as you know, I review products that are in the RC hobby that fly in the sky unmanned. You know, like an RC drone, an RC helicopter, an RC plane. Every now and then I also review something very strange or odd or different just to mix things up and keep my viewers entertained. So today I have something different. This is a birdhouse. It doesn't fly, but what goes inside it does fly. This is a new product for the year 2024. It's called the Birrdy Smart Bird House. So in this video, I'm going to check it out because I haven't checked it out yet. So before I take this out of the box and you and I discover at the same time what's in the box, let me tell you what the documentation says about this birdhouse. So the reason this is a smart birdhouse is because it's designed for birds to go inside it and nest and have babies, and you view it on your phone, tablet, or you just record the video or take time-lapse photography of the event. It almost sounds kind of dirty, but that's what bird watchers do. You know, it's nature. So it has a camera in it that's going to send you a live feed of what's going on at 1080p resolution. So you can watch that on your tablet or your phone. You can put this about 100 meters away from your house. I'll put what that is in feet someplace on the screen, and you should still receive the video signal. The camera is not a cheapy camera. It's a good camera because it does night vision, like many security cameras do, but this one has color night vision, so you can watch the birds at night in color. Now, the reason it's called a smart birdhouse is because it has artificial intelligence. So it's going to tell you when the birds are moving inside the house, when they're coming and going. You'll get it on your phone, a notification. It will also tell you the species of the bird. And, you know, if they have little baby birds and the birds are hatching, it's going to tell you that as well, so you can check it out. For some reason, there is two-way communication, so you can talk to the birds. I guess some people like to talk to the birds, or maybe scare away rodents. Although I don't think rodents can get in this because the little hole in the front, there's a little hole here, they give you different sizes, so you pick how big you want that hole to be for birds. Now, if you're like me and you grew up in a small community in a forested area, you will know that birds can fit through very tiny holes to do the nesting stuff. Now, of course, all this needs electricity to work, so it comes with a 7,800 milliamp hour battery. And they say with that battery, if it's fully charged, you'll get 5 months of use, but you don't have to recharge it after the 5 months because they also include a solar panel up here that's going to recharge your battery throughout the summer period and the winter period. So all of this has to work on your cell phone or tablet with an app. The app is free, and the cool thing is when you create an account for you, you can then share the information with other members of your family or friends. And finally, it's an all-weather birdhouse. So as I mentioned, this is a new product, so it's coming out in March of 2024. And currently it's on the Kickstarter campaign. I'm going to tell you all about that after I take this out of the box. Oh, and let me also say, on the Kickstarter campaign, it's not very expensive if you buy it while it's still on the Kickstarter campaign. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So in order to get into this box and show you at the same time, because I'm not doing an unboxing, this is pretty much it. There we go. There's the top of the box. So I open it up, and what's in here? So on this side it says, what is in the box? So I'm guessing what's inside this box is what's shown here. Follow the instructions, a little tab here that says open. So we have this item, which is a solar panel. If you want to mount it on a flat surface, they give you a mounting guide and the screws. Also for mounting, they did include these metal rods, so you can mount it on a pole from the ground up, and you have some more pieces here. I don't think I'm going to mount it in the ground. I think I'm going to mount it against a tree. Speaking of that, here's my tree mount right here. This can also be used for a house. It's a piece of metal at an angle. You can see the bottom portion of it there. There we go. Just open the box, and there it is. Super sturdy metal. That's pretty good. Now, what makes this birdhouse really cool is the design, because it's made out of pine, but it's designed to look like it's very high-end for your backyard. All right, let me flip this up, and you and I are looking at the birdhouse together for the very first time. So I'm going to give you my impressions of the birdhouse. It looks like somebody who's very well crafted in woodworking built this. All the 90-degree angles, the sanding, everything is really, really well done. And not only that, here's the back. Here's the other side. This side is a piece of plexiglass here, and there's material on it. I guess if I pull that off, it becomes see-through. You can look through it. Let me just pull this way. Oh, look at that. I'm going this way. And that probably lets the light in, I would assume. So the light goes in so that your camera has lots of light. There's a few latches on this thing. Oh, I see. It slides out. Okay, so there's a little handle here. You slide it. Ta-da! Now we can look inside. There we go. So inside you can see the camera in the back. A good look at the quality inside. It's really well made. Like this. When I tell you the price, you're just going to be blown away, or when you check the price yourself, because you're looking at this and going, this is like a $500 item with wood like that. You know, the paint job, the camera inside. So it looks like it would sit like this if I put the writing like that. The light, the sunlight would go through here and be diffused inside. It's not harsh. So that gives you light for your camera. Your camera is sort of up. It's up. Does this give me a good angle? It's shooting down this way. So that's why it's built at this weird angle. Now, of course, to access your camera, I notice there's another latch over here. So let's unlock this one. And there we go. And there's a bird in there. There's a bird in there. So I guess it's to test things out. So you unlock that. You have access to your different holes over here that you're going to put in the front for the size of bird you want to allow in. This must be a test bird. There's a birdie over here. That's pretty cool. Looks like I would say that's a hand-painted bird. And it's made out of wood. It's not plastic. Somebody has made a handmade bird out of wood. Do you put it inside to attract them or on top? I don't know. I don't know what that is here. Let me hold it close so you can see the quality of this thing. Look at the quality of the bird. I'm just impressed with this bird. Someone's chiseled it out of wood. It's a solid piece of wood. And it looks like somebody's hand painted it. That does not look like it was done with a machine. That is pretty wild. You can see the camera's held in place by these two grips on either side. You have to spread them apart. So you pull this out. There we go. So now you can see the whole back. Down here's the camera. There's your infrared sensor. That's what I think is a light up here or something, because I don't know why it's bright like that. Then on the side you can see a power button up here and a spot to put a micro SD card so you can record everything. So I'll definitely be putting the micro SD card, and that's about it. Let's just see if there's any power in this thing. I'm going to power it on.
Welcome to the Birrdy Smart Bird House.
And it talks to you. That's pretty cool. So it's on now. Most security cameras are cameras that I'm, familiar with. Up top, you will have a lighting system. And if you get a blue light usually, move it. And if you get a blue light up here, a blue light usually means you're on internet. So this doesn't have a clue how to hook up to the internet of my house or anything like that. That's what the app would be for. I'll have to go into the app, set everything else up, and see what the power voltage is and all the other stuff. It's normal with security cameras, and that's pretty much what this is, a security camera. But it's in an interesting shape, and it's pretty cool that it fits in here nicely.
Waiting to connect.
Oh, it just keeps on saying waiting to connect. I haven't read the instructions. I don't know how to connect anything. Are there instructions? I thought I saw something in there. No, I didn't see any instructions. Oh well, let's go blindly. So I do know for a fact this is the app that is used. So I'm just going to create an account, sign in, and see if it connects. So when you create an account, you enter all your information, and then it's going to send you a verification code. It's going to send you that by email. You pump that in, and we should be good. Congratulations! Start your rally. Is it really? Rally? R-E-L-I. And then you get to this page where it says add a new device. It shows the birdhouse and the security camera. Which the heck one do I pick then? I have both of them. I don't know. I'm gonna go. Maybe the birdhouse is for the AI, and maybe the camera is for just the information coming back to you. So I'll start with the birdhouse. The QR code. So it says you have to scan a QR code. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so I'm scanning the QR code. There we go. There we go. It's that easy. Then hit join. So I went in the app, I picked the birdhouse, not this unit, and went through all the settings of just answering questions. Yes, 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 yes. And now it says, wait for the camera to flash blue, as is normal when you're on Wi-Fi. Please confirm that your camera is now flashing blue. Right now mine's just doing yellow.
Connecting.
Oh,
Please wait.
there we go. So it's going to go blue. It says connected to device network, message sent to device, and now I'm waiting for it to connect device to your account.
Connection successful.
Successful. Do I have blue? I have blue, just like a normal security camera. Good, we're done. I have to charge this up. It says you're supposed to charge it up fully before you do this. So now that I'm connected, this is your app right there. You can go to live feed. There's a whole bunch of other functions you can do. So if I go to live, you should see me. So that's what you would get. There's me. Live feed right there. And you can turn on the mic and speak or hear sounds. I'll try to do this on my phone. It says there's a light on it. Maybe that's what the light was for. So I'll turn the light. Did it come on? Oh, there we go. So that will freak out the birds at night. There's also an option to take a picture, record video, put sound on. I've got the sound off so that I don't get feedback. And here I'll show you from mounting the way I'm going to mount it. So that huge piece of metal right here, if you're wondering about that, I think I put my hand inside. I can lift this. Underneath, you can see it's cut out for this mount. And I would assume this mount fits someplace here. Like that. There we go. And then you just probably screw it on the bottom and then, of course, attach it to a tree in the back. So I guess after birds have nested in here and gone, their babies were born and everything, it's going to be a mess full of poop and everything else and food and spit and throw up and eggshells. If you got to clean it at any time, you just open up the side and clean it out for the next occupants. It's like you're doing a bed and breakfast. And these white things, I'm still not certain what they do. Ah, that's what they are. So you put them on the bottom so that the birds don't come and puke and poop and stain all the wood. And that way, when you want to do the cleaning, you just pull this out. And you can probably clean them because they are a nice plastic and you get two of them. Makes perfect sense now. All right. And to charge up your camera, right up here is where you charge it up. There's a little USB. Now, I've used security cameras, many of them around my house. And the cool thing is with security cameras, when you're connected to them with Wi-Fi, if there's a firmware update, it just does it over Wi-Fi. You never have to plug this into your computer or anything like that. And if you're wondering about the solar panel that comes with it, quick start guide for solar panels. If you've never used one before, they're pretty straightforward. So you have your solar panel, and then right where I was showing you on this device to charge it up in the back is where you would plug in the solar panel. It's that simple. And the solar panel will then keep charging this 365 days a year. And if you have a lot of sunlight, you'll never have to recharge this again. And also, if you put a micro SD card inside and you miss some of the notifications or you want to go back, all the videos and photos are on the micro SD card. So put a large one in, and when it gets full, all it does is you can set it in the settings to overwrite. So usually you have like 6 months worth of videos and photos on the card. So if you ever want to go back and check something out or make a home video or things like that, well, then you've always got it here. So you see in the front, you can change the hole for the size of birds you think you may want to have. So you just spin it, it's locked, and then when it spins to a certain point, it can come out. And there we go. We have the hole. And you have two other sizes here. So the one that it comes with is the largest hole. If you're not sure about the hole size, I would just probably do like most people would do. Just go with the middle size hole. You have the largest, the smallest, the middle size. So probably use the middle size if you're not certain. As I mentioned, birds can really squeeze through small holes. And some birds, they really like it smaller. So I would say that size hole is going to get like a cardinal size bird. And this tiny thing here might get a little tiny finch or something, and this one in between, just get your everyday birds, I guess. As I mentioned, there was no instruction with this for me because it's on Kickstarter and it is not produced in mass yet to sell to people like yourself. Speaking of Kickstarter, the links are below, and on Kickstarter, it's extremely safe. So it works like this. Read my lips, because so many people get this wrong. So you go on Kickstarter, you check out my link below. It's going to take you right to this. You pick the amount you want to pay, and it shows what you're going to get for paying that amount. And since you're paying that amount in advance before this is on the market and advertised everywhere, you're going to get a massive discount. So say you buy it and you put your credit card information in and you buy the birdhouse. Well, it's not going to ship to you until March, and it's only going to ship to you if enough people go online and buy this. So the more people that buy it, the greater chance there is that this will be mass produced and shipped out to everybody. The cool thing about Kickstarter that a lot of people mix up is that you don't lose any money because they don't charge your credit card until they ship it. And if they don't ship it to you because there wasn't enough money, your credit card's never charged. Go check online to Kickstarter. You can read all the frequently asked questions and the information is all there. So it's very safe. I've used Kickstarter many times to buy many cool things way in advance to get huge discounts. So with all that said, there's not much more that's going to happen for me right now because I have to charge up this baby and then I have to go install this outside. So this is part one of a multi-part video. And then I'll make future videos probably in 30 days time where I show you the progress, you know, the first occupants that come in and maybe have babies or what they're doing. I'll have all video and photos to show you and how this is holding up over our winter, because right now we're getting into the winter season, very, very cold. Brr. But for now, I say what I have here, if they make the product that you will buy for the price they're showing to look like this is incredible. This is like awesome craftsmanship. It looks like a $500 or $600 product, especially with the solar panel, the camera, everything that it comes with. So yeah, it's pretty darn decent. All right, guys, check out the links. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in a future video with many more cool products. Until then, I say bye.